Choose any lane to turn left onto East Wishka Street.
May, I think we booked it. And it was, oh, but somebody canceled, I guess.
We skipped a couple months. Really.
Yeah. I think we did a